Here. Good afternoon, good morning, however this finds you. Welcome to the information session for the Career Readiness Curriculum. If you're watching this, it is because you have some interest in the Career Readiness Curriculum, and I'm here to offer you some information on what it is, how you can use it, and how CJC can support you in your workforce development journey. So if you do not know about CJC, just a little bit about who we are. Chicago Jobs Council is a membership-based workforce development intermediary. And what that means is that we keep the job seekers at the center of everything that we do. So we advocate for job seekers by researching current pressing matters in the field, developing recommendations, and sharing them broadly. We build capacity for the workforce development field by developing curriculum that's offered through trainings, cohort learnings, and leadership academies. And then we also influence city, state, and federal policies related to increasing funding for our public workforce system, creating equitable pathways, and eliminating barriers to employment. If I did not introduce myself, my name is Sierra Smith. I am the Capacity Building Program Manager. So I support in the public and customized trainings that we offer, and I'll talk a little bit more about what that looks like, what that means towards the end. But yeah. So again, we do offer customized trainings, and again, I will talk a little bit more about what that means towards the end. But if you're interested in a customized training for your team or your organization, we do offer 30-minute free consultations to kind of discuss your team's needs, how we can best support, and what that looks like. So our facilitation values, we prioritize facilitation over teaching. We respect that everyone learns differently. We incorporate diverse facilitation methods. We value relationship building. We create safety to allow for vulnerability. And we demonstrate professionalism, authenticity, and self-confidence. These are all really important to us as we work with different organizations, different people, and as we facilitate training. So it's just something to keep in mind as you think about CJC. And how you may want to partner with us. So there is a participant guide that comes along with this. If you do not have access to it, please feel free to reach out to myself or Melina. So our training objectives for this information session are for you to understand the rationale behind CJC's Career Readiness Curriculum, explore practical applications of the curriculum for diverse workforce development settings, emphasizing adaptability and trauma-informed practices, and then learn how to engage with CJC's resources and future training opportunities to empower job seekers effectively. So on the agenda today, I'm going to give a little background about the CRC, the Career Readiness Curriculum. We call it the CRC. I'll give an overview of Lesson 1, Topic 1. We'll talk about future planning. We will not do questions. That was for the live information session, but I will talk about CJC's customized training opportunities and our future public trainings as well. So what is the Career Readiness Curriculum, the CRC? It's an open source resource that is built upon existing job readiness curricula and field experience. It pretty much encompasses the idea that all elements of social emotional learning, cognitive behavioral therapy, trauma-informed care, cultural competency, equity, coaching, and job seeking are all central to workforce development programming. So we saw that was important to workforce development programming. We integrated all of those things into one curriculum for you all to be able to download and train others on what that looks like. So there are some different aspects of the CRC that makes it unique and makes it really special. So the first is that it has flexible delivery methods. It's designed, and I'm going to say this multiple times because I definitely want to emphasize it. It is designed for classroom, large group instruction, or individual or small group coaching. You can cater your lessons to either demographic. It also encourages tailoring to participant needs and relevance and impact. What that means is basically you can take pieces, you can take the whole lesson, you can take pieces of it, but you can tailor it to your participants' needs because you know your context best. And so that's really important to us. It emphasizes coaching. Like I said in our facilitation values, we value facilitation over teaching, and that is also reflected in the CRC. So it emphasizes coaching, it provides personalized support, skill development, and goal setting, while also helping job seekers build confidence in navigating the job market. It also has some digital considerations. So some lessons require computer labs, email accounts, cloud storage. That's something to keep in mind as you are navigating the CRC. What are you going to need in order to facilitate? Because we want you to be mindful of digital literacy and access gaps. And then if those gaps do exist, you can explore alternative solutions. There also is a participant guide that includes a table of content to help you curate trainings based on your participants' needs. So again, this can be tailored to whatever you need it to be tailored to. Next slide. So why should you use the CRC? I've said this again, and this probably will not be the last time I say this, but it is flexible and customizable. You can use it to best fit your context and your needs. Again, it supports multiple learning formats, whether you want to be in person, virtual, however best serves your community, you can use the CRC for that. It also has it thinks about digital access and equity and why that's important, and keeping that in mind as you are navigating the CRC. And then ultimately, it equips you as professionals with coaching tools. So you do not have to create the wheel, recreate the wheel. We've already done that for you. So you can use that wisely. So there are 5 topics within the curriculum. Core lessons, which is understanding the perception, assumptions, and identities involved in a job search. All About You, which is discovering personal interests, skills, and values. Topic 3, which is Get Ready, which is crafting resumes, cover letters, and personal pitches. Topic 4, The Search, searching for and applying for jobs. And then topic 5, acing the interview, mastering the art of the interview to land the job. Something I want to emphasize with this is that each lesson, each topic builds upon the previous one. So as you see, core lessons kind of gets into that social emotional part of workforce development and finding a job, right? And then we start getting into how do you market yourself? How do you even dream about having a job? So we talked through vision boards, SMART goals, different things like that, that maybe a job seeker hasn't had someone ask them before, right? As they're looking for a job. So it's just, a different perspective into the job seeker's mind that this supports. So again, each lesson, each topic builds upon the previous one. But like I said, it is flexible and customizable. So you can pick a lesson from topic 4 that may apply to you and just use that, right? Or you can go through all 5 topics, all lessons, and make your way through the entire curriculum. So each topic has its own table of contents for reference. If you are looking at the participant guide, you will see all of the table of contents for each topic on page 11 and 12 of your participant guide. That helps you see what each lesson is. And then again, if you want to pick and choose what you want, you can go look there instead of having to dig through the curriculum. We know it's overwhelming. We know it's a lot. That's why we're having this information session. And that's also why we put the table of contents in your participant guide. So each lesson is numbered sequentially to indicate its place in the curriculum. So like I said, everything builds upon each other, but each lesson is numbered. So it's really important to know. I'm not going to walk through the content of topic 1, lesson 1, just kind of give you an overview of what's involved. As you see on this first slide here, you have why is the topic important for core lessons. For topic 1, why is this topic important? And then you have some equity pre-reads for you as a facilitator. Being a facilitator is such a unique role because you're guiding people through the process. But it's also important that you feel equipped to facilitate. And that's what these pre-reads allow for you to do. It allows you to read, have some context, and be able to feel confident in facilitating these different lessons. So this lesson specifically is broken up into three parts, each lesson does come with handouts. And then the handouts correlate with the activities that are listed in the lesson. So whether you are facilitating in person or virtually, you can use the handouts as a part of your lesson. Again, with topic 1, lesson 1, you see the skills here are communication and critical and creative thinking. It should take between 30 to 45 minutes, depending on who you are and your context. The methodology, again, I've said this multiple times, you can do this individually, one-on-one, small group, or in a large group context. We have the materials of what you may need, especially if you're in person. You might want a whiteboard, some chart paper, some markers, some sticky notes, right? And then most topics do come with a slide deck. A slide deck is pretty much a PowerPoint presentation or a Google Slides presentation like the one that you're viewing right here. So again, we want you all to be able to tailor these sessions to fit your context and your participant needs. So to ensure great facilitation, we have some things that are here for you. So we have a facilitator note that tells you that this activity is intended to develop rapport among the participants and build trust in the program that meets their needs. Then again, we have some free work, some questions for you, and then some facilitation tips. For topic 1, lesson 1, to accommodate varying literacy levels within the classroom, allow participants to write or draw on their sticky notes, right? We value the fact that everyone learns differently and people have different needs while they're learning. And then we have some coaching tools and some coaching questions that may help you in this process. So again, if you're looking at the participant guide on page 11 and 12, you will find the table of contents for all 5 topics. This is topic 2 in front of you. We have the career planning process, identifying our career interests, and so on and so forth. So that should help you with future planning, right? If you only need to do a lesson on lesson 11, setting SMART goals, you can just go to page 153, get all the content that you need instead of, again, going through a really, really big document that can seem very overwhelming. So like I said at the beginning, CJC does offer customized training opportunities. What that means is that we can come to your organization, to your team, and customize a training fit for you all. So in your participant guide, you see a really long list. That is not exhaustive of all of the trainings that we can do. You also see a list right here on your screen. That's also not exhaustive of all the things that we can offer. We want to be able to tailor what you need to your organization. We want to support you in that. So that could be lessons from the CRC, or it could be something, again, on this list, something that's not on the list. But if you have an idea, please reach out to us because we want us to be able to support you as you all support your communities. So we do have 2 upcoming public trainings. The first one is on March 18th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. It is virtual on making the right employment match. So if you want to talk through goal setting tools, how to just kind of match a job seeker to the right job, this might be the training for you. And then we have a full day training on Tuesday, April 15th on strength-based coaching. That will be at our Chicago Jobs Council office on 29 East Madison. If you're interested in that, please visit our website and please register for that. We will also do a second training. So this training will be a train the trainer. So I will walk through topic 2, lesson 1, and just talk through how to actually deliver that content for your community. So how can you take that lesson and facilitate that? If you're interested in that, that will be on April 23rd from 1 to 2:30. It will also be virtual. And then finally, if you're interested in becoming a CJC member, you can scan this QR code. To be a member means you have networking opportunities. You can network with other workforce development professionals and have supports from other people. You get discounts on our public trainings. You can see job postings from other organizations in the city, and then you also have some promotional opportunities. Thank you all for joining us. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to myself, Sierra Smith, for any further support. Thank you.